Alright, chat. Our adventures in Deadfire continue. Today, we are chasing down some godlike pirates, and then from there, really just seeing where things take us. I'm kind of interested in pursuing this undead sailor around the Isle of Dusk. I'm hoping that we get a quest after maybe goods and services, so that might be what we do next. Sorry, a shrewd proposition. That's actually the one that hopefully chains into the next piece of that. But let's do the Man of Chimes first. We're looking for Tetzadel in Dunwich. Sure she's not in here, or they are not in here. I don't think they are. I feel like I would have noticed them. But let's try the King's Coffin, because if I were pirates, it's where I'd be. Okay. Take that just to get it to despawn. Not be distracting. Alright, your name is literally the demon. I have to figure this out.
Go away.
Alright, well that was simple enough. You are just as friendly as expected. Looking for godlikes, looking for godlikes. Nothing here. You were not clothed. Guessing they're not at the bar. Doesn't look like they're at the bar. Where to next, chat? So let's try the Radiant Court. I don't think I've actually loaded this area at all before. Let's see what's waiting for us here. Oh, cool, they're putting on a play.
Andrew's gills. There's no hope.
Peg leg performers. That's awesome. The treasure trove. That sounds interesting.
My old captain was a drinker from the day he was born
See,
to the
Damaso's
day he
Emporium,
died.
the Radiant Court Bar.
Always he was railed
Let's check the Emporium out.
wound
The
up
what,
with a wooden
Jack?
leg.
It's a regular
26
My good
to
sir,
ship
hello. Whatever might I do for you?
Tell me about
I'm
yourself.
certain there's no need to tell you, observant as you no doubt are, that I am an actor. Stage, tavern, street corner.
Okay, blah 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 blah. I really don't care, dude. You're broke, aren't you? Yep, this is what we were getting at.
You're not wrong, to my great chagrin. Times have been tough of late, what with the giant statues smashing up the place, and few in the Deadfire have coin to spare besides. It's quite difficult, you know, living as I do. On occasion, foolish folk will take my act for reality. I've thrice been run out of a town for impersonating a foreign dignitary. Damn fools don't understand the blistering wit of my satire, I tell you. I had to learn to protect myself as a result, though I must admit, what martial skills I've got aren't of use for much more than fighting off wolves or throttling a thief with designs on my satchel. Thank the gods, I hardly ever need to use them. I could talk myself out of nearly anything, you know.
You sure can talk. I will give you
Well,
that.
thank you. I must say it's gratifying to be recognized for one's talents. All things being equal, I'd much rather recite a sonnet than swing an axe. But a man's got to make his way in the world anyway.
So he's some sort of trainer for one of your stats, probably charisma or something to the other effect.
Veiling trading bastards is a right hero of mine.
Horizon is a sea-sized
Ooh, we gained him.
to my emporium. Whatever you need, I sell. What would you like to buy?
Alright, let's see what he's got for sale. Pale hide. Pretty serious bit of armor, actually. Yeah, that's pretty great. Can't deny, but we're broke, so it doesn't really matter. The Eager Blade. Be a good Palagina upgrade. Scoring a critical hit grants 2 accuracy and 5% action speed, which stacks 4 times. Scoring a hit on a near-death target also damages nearby enemies. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Penetration of 13. Wow. That's massive. Okay, so
Looking
broke,
for
so
work.
that doesn't help
I've
us.
got coin and a few scores
I
to
don't
settle.
really
goes the
want
captain
more
who
random.
murdered Benwith.
Oh, there's a stray
Cleaner
cat.
than I
We can
expected.
zoom in,
Sail
abduct
on a
another animal.
gilded Briggs, and
Good,
they
good, good, good.
wailed to us. Put
God, I
down
hate being in the
anchor,
towns in this
breed,
game.
and
Your
don't
FPS
mince
just
much.
tanks.
But when should we lot? Where and how?
It's miserable.
should we
I want to
settle?
spend as little time in the
Keep
town as
forward,
possible.
Dove.
Which I feel is the opposite of what you should want to do in an RPG, but here we are.
Sinking Aora's last ship. 3
Speed this up and
stars
check out
before
what's
the
at the treasure
burning.
trove. Ooh, interesting. Okay. These are godlikes, I believe. Treasure trove guard.
Will do.
Alright, so lots of cool stuff there. It looks like... You look like a godlike, though.
Welcome to the treasure trove, sailor.
Strapping godlike blinks between the swollen, crusty tumors lining her eyes. Her lips crack, weeping a sappy substance as she speaks.
Anything in my trove catches your eye, you let me know.
Alright, well, show me what you have for sale. This isn't the quest we're looking for, but I'm always interested to look at things I can't really afford. Void Ward. Not bad, not amazing. Mirrorback. Kind of cool. Grants death denied. Wearer is immune to constitution afflictions while they carry one or more injuries. Highly situational, not that great. Squid's Grasp, 11 penetration, decent damage. Cannot be flanked, grants Squid's escape. Breaks engagement, expertly avoids the next attack, diving out of range, blinds and confuses nearby targets. Alright, that's pretty sweet. Kalmo's lingering resentment inflicts major defense penalties to nearby allies against intellect afflictions. Okay, so that's why that's so great, because it's a little bit double-sided. Interesting flail, but not that interesting. Scale. Conjure Great Blights. Necklace of Fireballs. Okay.
Well, don't see why not.
This isn't the location we're looking for either, so let's skedaddle out of here. I guess we'll try back at the Balefire. I probably should have searched this first. I wanted to, but I assumed they wouldn't both be in the same location. Foolish of me. Oh, let's see. Oh, there are multiple levels here. I wonder who this is. Someone on the development team, you think? Probably likely. Alright, there's no one interesting in here either. That's just Ferrante's place. Let's go to the top of the tower. Probably nothing of interest up here either, actually. Kind of disappointing. Let's dive back down, check our journal. That's Zaddle. I feel like I'd noticed that name if we'd passed it yet. We haven't checked Lifter's Refuge for them then. The last place I can think to check. Oh.
I'm not so sure I believe you. What am I thinking right now? No, wait. Now.
It don't work that way, lass. I pick up on feelings. See fragments of memories sometimes. Impressions. And mostly when folks are upset or a bit of nerve, unless I'm trying to intrude. And I generally try not to intrude.
You literally intruded on me the moment we met.
Ah, that were an accident. If anything, you be the one that were intruding on me.
Oh, well, you could take a gander if you wanted. I mean, not all the time. Just this once.
As you wish, lass.
Checks her out, suddenly he jerks his head away and blinks.
So which is it? Light or dark? What do you see?
Neither, lass. Bounced off you like a bullet off an ironclad.
Yeah, sure. Anything I should know about?
Mayhaps. Let me be ruminating on it for a tick, Cap.
Okay, interesting little bit of dialogue we've had there. Here's a godlike. Let's see if he knows anything. Oh, it's an Omawa. It's just a very green watermelon man.
Ain't no cruel eye of me. What good's a pirate who can't see? Forget navigating by the stars or shooting a pistol. I can't even swing a sword accurately now. Have a pity and toss me a pyre, will you?
Yeah, here's that
Andra's
cover.
blessings to you for sharing, sailor.
There's a small animal we can adopt. Forcibly. Alright, let's check out. Go in here. There was someone standing at the door. Transition area. Could be a godlike
Keep
though.
moving. This here is for the crew of the Divine Barge. You ain't a part of it, so you ain't getting inside.
Alright, we found the place. I'm looking for a man named Giacollo.
Have you tried the wild mare in Nekataka? I'm sure they have a boy or two who would let you call him Giacollo for a couple of hours.
Père Complanca, let us pass. I know you have Jacquelot. I have known him since I was a girl in the Republics.
So, why should I care?
He saved my life. He has saved the lives of many of our kind. Whatever you think he has done, you have the wrong idea about him.
He's telling the truth.
Fine. I probably won't live to regret this.
Turns to the door.
After you.
Unlocks and lets us in. Not an area we can willingly transition in and out of, which is interesting.
Kazenza, we are honored by your presence, Captain. What brings you to this place?
You have abducted the Animancer Jacquelot, a valued citizen of the Valian Republics. He enjoys the protection of the Dukes Bells and Panits, and through them, the Fremas Meskankswalias. As a representative of the Brotherhood, I am here to negotiate his safe release. If Jacquelot is not returned to us in good health, everyone involved in his kidnapping will face the wrath of the Five Sons. This, I swear.
Dramatico.
I see. We ourselves have been debating what to do with Giacollo for quite some time.
Giacollo stands near the back of the room, nervously assessing you. Though he appears unharmed, he flinches at every movement the pirates make. Quetzalcoatl looks to the ceiling, apparently lost in thought. He sighs deeply and closes his eye for an uncomfortably long time. At last his head drops and he nods resolutely.
We are lost in the woods. You will guide us out by traveling the branching paths of Altleja.
Squint and nod confidently.
A forest is defined by its boundaries. There are a finite number of ways through a forest, just as there are a finite number of ways this can end. I know the ways out of the forest, but you will choose the paths to take.
Very well. Draws forth a small wax tablet and plain metal stylus. He scratches a few words on the tablet and lightly poises the stylus over the surface before looking to you.
A woman is with a child, and she learns that if the child is born, it will suffer greatly and have a short life. If she ends the child's life before it truly begins, is this good or bad?
Saw enough of that during the Legacy. Answer simple enough. When they ended it early, that was bad beyond measure. And when they didn't, same thing.
Yeah, it's more complicated.
It is. But I am the Pathmaster, and you are the Traveler. I decide what paths exist, and you decide what paths you take.
Asking valid questions about morality in a video game. Good for them. Guess it depends on the amount of suffering. Oh, that's so broad. Let's just say it's good. Let's assume the kid has something really terrible.
You discover a powerful new technology, but you are afraid some people may misuse it for ill purposes. Would you destroy the technology, regulate access to it, or make it available to everyone equally?
Certainly it should not be destroyed. It would only be a matter of time before someone else made the same discovery.
Probably regulated.
An enemy of yours is being persecuted. The grounds of the persecution are, by measure of your own compass, unfair. Would you allow the persecution to continue, or would you intervene to stop it?
I would stop it.
You learn that someone who does great good for many people is unintentionally going to do great harm to many people. The harm may not be great, or it may be so great that it dwarfs the good they have done. You have an opportunity to prevent this by killing them.
I
so?
would not kill them.
Very well. Your path has led to this conclusion. We will release Giacomo, but his research must be destroyed. And if he resumes this research, we will hunt him down and kill him and everyone else involved.
On what grounds? You haven't even explained what he's done.
Giacomo has discovered a method by which one may detect a godlike fetus in a mother's womb.
Interesting.
In the Deadfire archipelago, parents consider a godlike child to be a blessing. From Bereth and Helia to Andra and Galawain, all are beloved, save those of Scan. Appearing mutilated at birth, many godlike of Scan are killed with the tacit approval of the tribe. Those who aren't killed lead miserable lives.
Look around knowingly. That's awful. Yeah, that's just racism.
I agree, as does my crew.
Well, I guess they were mutilated, so it's more
Which is why we decided
complicated
to
than
bring
that.
Giacomo here to decide what should be done about him, and his research.
And after all this, you're going to let him go and destroy his research because of how the Watcher answered your stupid riddles?
Yes.
I have to say, that's a poor way to make a life or death decision.
There may be superior ways to debate this subject, but it is the best approach I could conceive.
Alright, let's just say nothing.
Now, if you will excuse us, you may take Mestre Giacomo. We will destroy the research, and heed my caution carefully. Should you resume this study, we will find you, kill you, and kill all who are assisting you.
If you made this discovery, it's only a matter of time before someone else does. This is probably true.
In all likelihood, yes. But who knows how long that will be, how much these societies may change until then.
Fine, we'll take what we can get. Farewell. Quest complete? Kind of, sort of.
I'm disappointed we were unable to save Giacomo's research. But thank you for helping me save the man himself.
Pallegina, is that you, my girl? I thought those pirates would have been the end of me.
Not if I could do something about it. I owe you too much to let something happen to you over some nonsense.
My girl, what that satyr said is not nonsense. He had good reason to be afraid.
There is danger, yes. Animancers just need to be responsible.
Sadly, many are not. And as a group, we have no ability to monitor and reprimand those who act irresponsibly.
And you should not be expected to. Who would even be capable of doing such a thing?
The public should... oh, man. This is... Using classic philosophical questions. Oh god, I don't know. I didn't know in college and I don't know now. I'll probably die not knowing the answer to this one. I believe in democracy. I believe that most people are good, so let's say the public should decide. They both burst into laughter at that one.
That is funny, Watcher. Let the public decide.
I'm certain they would come up with intelligent regulations. The public.
Soon realize she's lost in thought. Moment passes quickly.
It appears we are done here. We should see you back to Neketaka, Mestre Jocolo.
Ak. Before I go, I want you to have this, Aimoranet. An amulet of my own invention. It resonates with the godlike souls. Even severed, there is enough magic in your chime to activate its power.
Alright, we got the heart chime amulet. Holy moly. Okay, we'll deal with that in a minute. Sadness in her eyes, but she regains her composure.
I appreciate all you have done. Both of you.
Okay, quest complete. That was, what, 1,000 experience for all of us? Yeah, roughly something like that. Alright, we received an amulet with a wall of text associated with it. Okay, so this only affects certain... Okay, each godlike gets... a different bonus. Health. So she... How do I tell? It must be on her character sheet. She's an avian godlike. Okay, so what is the avian bonus? 15 deflection against disengagement attacks, 10% strike. That actually seems pretty worthless. Yeah, I would much rather have communal carnage. Yeah, that's bad. And the Watcher bonus, 5% chance to instantly destroy a Kithra beast with less than 100%. Well, 100 health on hit, so not even 100%, just 100 health. That also seems not great. I don't know if it procs on spells, and since we're a mage, I think we're just getting out of here. I don't think that really does much for us. So, we could go to Agna in the Temple of Gone. Guess we could have done that before we left, but we didn't. Oh well. Oh, yeah, we can turn this bounty in.
Of course. Tell me.
What's the good word, Scuttler?
To our rest in Andra's watery embrace.
Well scuttled then. Blimey, you're keen at this. There's more work in your future. Just give me the usual signal, eh?
Alright, what bounties do you have?
You'll be scuttling a Valian captain next. Rock Stomper Rodul is a mountain dwarf with a penchant for sinking freedom lovers. So you'll be doing me a personal favour scuttling his craft. I've no doubt you'll deliver on your word. Rodul commands the gap.
Okay, I've seen this guy around, and if I recall correctly, he's terrifying. He is a much higher level than us. Success is unlikely. Yeah, if I recall correctly, he was terrifying. Because I think he's attacked us before and it did not go well. Aren't any supplies we desperately need. I think we can just leave. Captain Eldis giving us an important missive. Hello, Lovesome. I hear you've got a deal. Another one, really, going on with Ferrante to muck around in the mess that is Crookspur Island. Before you go sailing in to do that cockrot's bidding, come and have a chat with me, will you? I've got a proposition for you, and I think you'll find it wickedly enticing. I'll reserve a berth for the Defiant at Fort Deadlight's docks. Your most ruthless but truthful friend, or damn my blood, Eldis. P.S. Bring some more candied nuts. You know how I like them. The character's kind of annoying. Okay, so Crookspur is north. There's Rock Stomper right there. I actually just see him on the map. I can't see more about his crew. Deadfire Merchant. Ooh, the truly insane. I gotta go chat to this guy. What have you got going on, my friend? Can't parlay with this guy, but we can board him. He's level 12. He's a wizard. Let's just peacefully go our separate ways. I don't want to start a fight with someone I don't need to fight, I guess. I don't know how the game actually regards that, but... I can't just sail into the middle of fog, which is slightly annoying. Interesting to me that there are such high-level steel preacher. I have to check this out. It just sounds cool. Death is almost certain here, but I just gotta see what it is. Agronite Fanatics. Interesting. Okay, we're not sticking around. I'd like to just get 1 or 2 fights in. This might be a short stream tonight, chat. I'm kind of just waiting for my wife to get home from her long day at work. Plunder. I'm just enjoying the sea shanty and exploring at this point. Wonder what's in the very bottom left of the map. Assuming nothing, but I feel compelled to confirm that. Oh no, there's something. Eroded wasteland. Oh, there's actually a bunch of stuff out here. Sand swept ruins. Winding pass. Lowland sands. Alright, I'll bite, chat. I'm interested. Let's keep searching. Here's Embrace. Fire kelp, nothing of value. Rice. Right, that's everything they had to offer. Let's go check out these sand-swept ruins. I'm curious. Let's forge ahead through the sandstorm. Ancient Juana building, perhaps a temple. Right. Fight some mummies. Ooh, it's the traps from the very beginning of the very first game. Interesting.
What for?
Alright, Seraphim mate. It's on you.
Open.
Alright, there we go. So that particular symbol is a problem. I'm hoping this deactivates them all. Oh, it opens a wall over there. That's interesting. 8 gold coins. I'll take those.
What for, Cap? Done and done.
Sneak around the corner. Let's see where this goes. Spooky looking room with spooky looking things. Oh shit.
Ooh. I must rest. Soon.
Wow. Well, we almost just died. Sleep that one off.
What for?
Alright, so can we get in? No, we can't.
Tomorrow would have been belaying us for a rest by now.
That just hits you automatically.
Ahoy.
How fast can you run, Seraphim? Nothing in here is even that interesting. Looks like a bummer. Seraphim has died. Alright, we're gonna reload. We did that just for fun. I guess that's kind of cheating to see what the body had on it, but I have to solve the puzzle anyway. Actually, we might be able to just do this. Sigil of Death. Barely damaged. Alright, looks like it's gonna take more than that, eh? Okay, that thing just bounced right back at us. That was fairly hilarious. Interesting, it just completely bounces spells. It's got permanent reflect, I guess?
Quiet now.
So we can't cheese it the way we were hoping to.
Keep your weather eye open.
Okay. So we have to trigger this one.
A light's foot and an heavy bullet I count.
Fine, nothing hit us.
A light's foot and an heavy bullet I
So
count.
fine.
Tomorrow would have been Captain.
Whew.
Aye. What am I done and done?
Ah, no! Unselect! Unselect! Video game, don't do it!
One of my eyes be open.
Awkward.
Captain.
Why does that count? That's so frustrating. What an awkward trap mechanic to inflict injuries when you can just rest it off.
Keep your weather eye open.
Alright, so everything in here is a trap, apparently. So I guess we take as few traps as possible?
Tomorrow would have been belaying us for a rest by now.
No, stop fucking reselecting the party. What the fuck, video game? Holy shit.
A light's foot and an heavy bullet I cap.
It's like it's actively trying to piss me off.
A light's foot and an heavy bullet I cap. My fur's got more blood in it. Ahoy.
Are we just gonna really do this repeatedly? Yes, it works! So much for a terrifying trap system.
A light's foot and an heavy bullet I cap.
God damn it. Oh, this is annoying not having someone with really high mechanics here. Oh, you know what? We could probably just Thief's Putty our way through this. Might actually be worth my time figuring out if we can do that. Yeah, especially since the save was all the way back here. So let's just see who has the highest sleight of hand. It is Seraphim. So I think with Thief's Putty we can actually just do this. 2 sleight of hand, 2 mechanic, right? That's what it takes to... Its sleight of hand is what? No. No, mechanics. Which is different from sleight of hand. Shit, okay. Mechanics? Oh, useless. I've been putting stats in the completely wrong place. Really, I wanted all of these in mechanics, so I guess we're not clearing this section. I've created too awkward a thief build. For some reason, I thought that sleight of hand would involve disarming traps. I don't think I even read that correctly the first time. Name the island. Each island. For you, stream. Alright, winding past. Let's check this out. Two-headed monstrosities. Let's look for an alternative route. Vader has 12 survival. We succeed. 12 plus 3 party assist. We bypass the Odin. A drop into the... You could attempt the crossing, but a drop. Let's attempt the crossing. Pull yourself up. Watch your only check. 18 might. Yeah, I can do that. I inch over. Finally arrive on the far side of the ledge. Pull yourself onto the path. Oh, so that was literally just a means of bypassing that event. That wasn't even an area I could interact with. Alright, as I descend from the high mountain pass, you find a small camp nestled in the sand. Tents, tired horses with their legs camped out, campfires crackling. It seems far too attractive for an ambush to be in wait. Small group approaches, a motley band of kith wearing quality arms and armor. The foremost, a deep-tanned dwarf, raises hand in greeting. You're coming down the pass, she asks. Don't suppose that you've dealt with those filthy Aidens, did it? I found an alternate path. Her eyes widen. Truly, she looks at you, the island. Why didn't you find us an alternate path? Her grin full of sharp teeth, the Omawa says, I still wanted to kill the bastards. Besides Zandran, aren't you the trailblazer? Okay, let's try and streetwise here. Never mind. That's useless. We only have 0. The route is along dangerous ledges. You should be careful if you take it. Wish it were the case, but he's not wrong. The dwarf hands you a small purse for the information. So we gain money. Share our fire. Okay, let's join their camp. Know anything about the island? It's certainly sandy. Thanks. I'd like to know more about your company. I'm from the Living Lands myself. Is this actually going to... You sure you have some great stories to tell? Eat and rest. Yeah, okay, so this island was actually largely completely useless. Or at least a couple of the things were. So let's get out of here. Nope, back on the high seas. Let's pick a new quest. I'm interested in just doing He Waits in Fire, but the problem is I think that closes several quest paths to us. So I think what we're actually going to do is just this Shrewd Proposition, which is up in Crooksborough, which is directly north of us for a good distance. Turn this on and see if we're lucky enough. Maybe the game will grace us with another sea shanty. Deck of many things. Wait. Isn't this the DLC thing it was talking about? Do I want to check this out? A ship appears on the horizon, riding low in the water. Spyglass. Let's use the spyglass. The Vettel boasts the sharp angles and flat front of a junk, but it does not fly the colors of Rauatai or any other naval power. Its banners identify it as a merchant ship. The craft's hull appears heavily reinforced, and its gun ports bristle with cannons, but it cuts a non-hostile path through the sea. Hail the ship and prepare to board? I think this is the merchant that was maybe added in 5.0 or its DLC. You might get something interesting here. Let's see.
Greetings, my fellow captain. Captain Thanik at your service. Allow me to be the first to welcome you aboard my humble vessel. the deck of many things.
Thank you.
Below you will find merchants from every corner of Aora, each vending an assortment of wares both rare and unusual. Lest you think us easy marks, know that we have bested pirates and monsters of every sea. Cross us, and we'll be adding your shiniest bits and pieces to our inventory, and your bodies to Andra. But let it not come to that. Please come below, my new friends, and explore what the deck offers.
I'm down. Could be interesting. Suddenly, an ambush, and we'd certainly be dead. They are much stronger than us. But not at all. It's literally just a merchant ship, it looks like. Right, Bauble, what have you got?
How do you know if these things want you to pet them?
Pursue its wares. Of Mule's Wit. -8 intellect, but resistance to afflictions. Color of Aethys is light. Sun's blessing and dawn's reflection. Burning and potentially blinding those caught in the area of effect. Granting the wearer a chance to reflect spells during the day. That actually seems pretty good considering it only costs 2,000 gold. Midnight Wish. Why are things on here so cheap? This collar seems seriously interesting to me. Tara.
Greetings. I assume Thenic explained our little floating trading floor, so I'll cut through the fat. I'm So Tara, purveyor of fine armors and weapons, whether for kith or ship. What are you in the market for?
This is an unusual vessel.
He is, isn't he? Looks like a junk now, but that's mostly my doing. Underneath the decades of patches and filth, there's some truly strange shit. Copper, Audra, Adiran runes, Valian pipes. Best guess is that he came out of old Engwith, modified over the millennia by whoever crewed him. I wanted to rename him the Junky Junk of Junk, but Thenic wouldn't have it.
Yeah, Bodium McBoked Face would have been much better. Let's see what you have.
At your pleasure.
Again, things that aren't crazy expensive. Linked in Flames. 3% damage dealt as burn with weapons. Grants a small chance to summon a hostile fire blight on hit. Okay, so that one's cheap for a reason. Hylia's Talons. Was the enemy or wielder roll bleed damage? That one's explained as well. Immunity to dexterity afflictions, but -10 to all defenses. I'm sure there's probably some boss fight that this trivializes entirely. But I'm not going to pick it up. Nothing else that's super interesting. To be honest with you, I'm a little disappointed. I was expecting like really sort of end game quality stuff in here.
Ado, and welcome. Might I interest you in a new club?
Let me see what you got. Grants lockdown. Prisoners isolated from the world, leaving them unable to act, but also unable to be affected by outside parties. Interesting. Untargetable and stunned for 2 rounds. It's not bad. Removing an enemy for 2 rounds. It's actually pretty good. Especially since they're gloves. We don't have a lot of gloves. I might just buy those. Sash of Judgment. Balance in all things. Hey, it's the Thanos belt. Deal 10 damage against enemies above 50% health. Enemies deal 10 damage against the wearer above 50% health. Not really interested. Village Fool. Granting all friends and foes immunity to resolve afflictions, but also reducing their deflection. Interesting. -1 stealth, doesn't really matter. Okay, so lots of hands. Okay, so he actually sells these sort of accessories we might be interested in. Just because we've got a lot of empty slots basically in these positions. Alright, I think I'm gonna get the Dungeon Warden. Pick these up. Let's put them on someone for crowd control. Who do we want to be able to take an individual out of a fight? Probably Seraphim.
Not a bad bit of tackle, Cap. What for, Cap?
Like, that just seems pretty good. I'm fine with that.
Aye.
Let's ask the captain if he's got anything interesting.
To your liking, Captain.
Do you have something to sell me too?
I sell the finest enchanted objects in the Deadfire. Will cost you a shilling or 60, but quality comes at a price.
Okay, so
Nothing
he's
but
got the good
best aboard
stuff. Ooh, deck of endless possibilities. 1 per encounter. Draw a card. Interesting. At 1200, this has to be nuts. I guess this is... if I had to guess, cast a random spell randomly? Beloved Night Dole. Summon a Valiant Adrian Knight. So this is a summons. It's only got 5 uses. Prosperity's Fortune grants the power of money. Increases the wearer's hit to crit chance based on the party's current wealth. Oh, so this is literally get rich off of being a merchant. That's pretty fantastic. Unlocked possibilities. Transforms into a random magic weapon at the start of each combat. Shadow form. The wearer's killing blows cause them to become invisible for a short duration, granting them a means to escape or strike again. Enemies attacked by the wearer require 1 additional ally to flank. That could be nuts if you had a rogue, though. Because I'm assuming rogues get bonuses coming out of stealth. Hey, Gold, what's going on? How's Sweden today? You're not up as early. It's probably still early morning for you, but it's not 4 a.m. It's going to be, what, like 1 or 2 over there now? I have stumbled onto the deck of many things, and I'm just looking at all these things that I can't, can't afford, basically. Damn, it's 5. Oof. Apply confuse to enemies that hit the wearer with an intellect affliction. 5 trap. Grants saving faith. Time is rewound, allowing the wearer to revive from unconsciousness without injury. Interesting. Bears throwing bones. Summons a shade. Oh, you just robbed him on your playthrough? Question for you. I won't consider this a spoiler. Deck of endless possibilities. I'm guessing that this is like cast a random spell randomly. I'm guessing that's what this does, inspired by, or maybe not inspired by, I don't know who did it first. I know in Baldur's Gate 1 I used the Chaos Mage. Yeah, buff or debuff just randomly. Yeah, okay, so it's like the mage in Baldur's Gate that just kind of does random things. I was hoping it would drop a cow on people, but haven't seen that happen yet. I have had Seraphim cast or make my enemies invisible before. That was a little undesirable, shall we say. Let's hit the ship. Oh. We have things we can do on here. Alien Trading Company. Pull up alongside it. Yeah, we'll just take their stuff. Rice, hardtack, water, pretty useless. Morale, also pretty useless. Cast a stronger or friendly fire spell. Yeah, that's what I read it to be as well, or something essentially like that. see what that blip on the map was, but... Blip that was on our map earlier. So we're looking for Crookspur, which we're right at. Is there anything we want to do here? Let's try doing this. He killed your whole party from full HP with one spell. I believe it. The video you linked me, Gold, was great, by the way. The, like, AoE spam thing. Yeah, that was pretty great. Alright, so what do we have here? Mercenary ciphers. Silent Dwargas? I don't know if that's like a special person or if that's just like their race.
My eyes be open.
How do we want to do this? How do we want to do this?
Whoa, look.
Yeah, we'll look. Ader, duh. Monks, ciphers, Panther.
Trouble up ahead.
I'm assuming they want to get in close, so let's just hit them with the wall.
Trouble up ahead.
What do you need?
Alright, we're all gonna delay our turns here.
What for,
I actually just want to go last on this. Have them all run to me, get hobbled. They probably won't even make it this far. All according to plan, chat. All according to plan. Ooh. Nasty spell.
I am ready.
Alright, Pelagina can actually move in. This should be a pretty simple task for us. Let's try this Pillar of Flame. Let's try and just dump as much damage as we can and see what happens. Oh, I am immobilized. I cannot do that or this. That's kind of sad. I guess we'll hit you with Forked Lightning, see what happens. Still a lot of paralysis going on here. Not the end of the world, though. Yeah, the walls are great so far. The Hobble one's actually really strong in a situation like this. Let's see how good Chain Lightning is. That's very respectable damage. The Pillar is also very good damage. Right, he just ran right... Oh, it misses. Apparently the wall can miss. I did not know that. The Rainbow one is strong. I haven't seen the Rainbow one yet. I'll have to check that one out when I unlock it. Am I rooted here? Is that what this is? Immobilized for 0 rounds, I guess just for this one. What do I want to cast? What do I want to cast? Let's just give the mage a ton of power here for his next turn. He's still immobilized. That's a bummer. Guess just a big old bolt will have to do. Right, that thing's annoying, but not the end of the world. We can probably just disintegrate this target and it'll die. Oh, I love it. I love disintegrate. I feel like we hit a big power spike with this last level up. Okay, so we can't move because we're immobilized, but we can stun. For some reason that works. I'm not complaining. Jody can now attack. Now we just left click everything to death just about, I think. Let's see. Just another bolt, I think. Could work for us. Alright. And Panther's dead. Easy experience, easy loot.
I am ready.
What did we get here? Scepters, some cash, focused mind, moderate healing. Ooh, precognition. Precognition, rather. Heads I win, grants heads I win. Allows the wearer to feel deadly blows coming before they connect. Greatly reduces damage from the first several incoming critical hits during combat. Tails you lose. Allows the wearer to protect an enemy's defenses. Greatly increases damage for the first few critical hits scored in combat. That's actually sweet. I think we may have an opening for that somewhere. Storm Turner Cloak could also be good. Increases as wearer loses health. It's kind of vague on the percentages here. Maybe not great, but maybe not bad. So let's see if anyone's missing a neck slot. I feel like yours is pretty useless. Resistance to dexterity afflictions. I like the one. This one can go. Being able to resist critical damage on Ader is actually going to be pretty nice too. Does anyone need a cloak? Lots of you still need cloaks at all. Congratulations on your additional armor rating. You win the cloak lottery for the day.
Nice and slow.
Guessing there's nothing else in this area. Zoom around and look for it. Yeah, Pull of Aora is great too for just manipulating enemy positioning.
You must gather your...
I've had a couple encounters where I've stacked the hobble wall and the firewall on top of each other.
before venturing forth.
Gather stuff here. Nothing super interesting. Ooh, Blackrock Shrine. Way too strong for us, but let's check it out anyway. Do we have high religion? We do with Jody. She has success. One is rendition of Barath. Some flee, others fight. Rikuhu consumes all. What happens if we pray at the shrine and rest? Group of smirking slavers have approached. Each bears arms and armor, and they look well accustomed to hard fighting. Would you look at this, boys? One asks, marking him as Red Saren. You note he wears sewn to his chest a badge, marking him as a follower of Breath. Seems we have got our... I think 10 intimidate and see what happens. Oh, we fail. Alright. We are very likely dead here because they're likely a much higher level than us. Not a big deal.
Yeah?
Yeah, they are a much... Oh, wow. The question is, do I even bother trying to fight them out? They're... I guess I can try. Their stats are huge, but we'll give it a go. Let's summon our spiritual ally so that we've got one more potential target for them to go at. They are all ranged. They are already pretty close to closing in on us. I can pig one of them. Let's take a 70% chance to get this guy far back. Hit pretty hard. Let's actually just take this guy out of the fight entirely. Let's have Ader, I think, just get this group. Let's get the marksmen off of their bows. Pelagina's just gonna have to fight this guy. Could be fine. Alright, he's a sheep. This guy's out of combat. What? What the hell was the point of that spell? Cannot use active abilities for 50... What broke that? It grazes. So does that mean he didn't get full duration? Is that basically what happened there? Oh, that's miserable if that is what happened. I guess we'll cast this. Try and make sure that the mage doesn't die here. Strong possibility he does. 70, so much better chance to hit that one. I think Jody just heals us here. Make sure the mage gets at least one more turn. I think the priest actually needs to be a target. Because if he's... Oh, you know what I should have done? Let's get into range here and let's pull him in.
Come on.
Let's pull him in. Okay, that works. Now he's got all of them engaged. Ader can probably fight those assholes by himself forever. Spiritual ally. Let's see. Nope, it's not what I wanted. Give me back this thing. Let's see. A swing is pretty good here. The breath's a much lower chance. I do have mind control. That'll probably be the next thing I do. Let's pick someone off.
Yeah.
What spell comes next? I could do expose weakness. I could also just try and terrify everything. Terrify those two. Transform. I don't even want to transform this one though. That just seems like a waste. Let's just do piercing. They're not immune to it or strong against it at all. Let's empower the mage. Ooh, that was terrifying. Spirit tornado. Let's use our empower charges here. Why can I not cast? Abilities disabled. Oh, that must be an effect from something he hit me with. Well, I feel silly using my empower there like that, but it is what it is.
I am ready.
What was that? Oh, are we terrified? Okay. It's like, I did not move. Let's do single target heal on Pallegina. That only heals 25. That's a feels bad moment. Ader continues to probably... Actually, we're just gonna pop this because he's going to take damage, which will extend the duration. So he can probably just keep that up forever. No point in abjuration. Might do the inspired light. Terrified on Jody. Him hitting that target's great for us. Might actually just be able... we can't disintegrate them, really. Can I grab... I can only grab the one that I want to be attacking with. Might be able to stun them both, though. Yeah, let's just do Psychic Scream for now. We can mind control on the next turn. Seraphim gets crit for 24. That's actually not as bad as it could have been. Okay, that's miserable.
May I be a candle in the night.
That's miserable too. Jody's going to do another big heal here, I think. Well, maybe just... Oh, can I position this just right? I can. Nope. Fuck. Heal everyone up. Stun didn't take. What do we want to do? I might just actually put this up. I think I'm going to. Let's put a high level mirror up, just because everything wants a piece of us right now. We still have our action. Oh, is that a free cast? Ooh, that's a free cast. That's the first time I've needed it. I did not know that was free. Let's see if we can just kill this thing in the next couple of turns. Ader's gonna be fine by himself out there for a long time. Let's see if we can pick him up. And let's see, this is only a 61% chance to hit this guy though. That's with Savage Attack off, which is why I don't want to focus him, but at the same time I feel like doing another Blinding Light might be great. God, that hits hard. Let's put another heal on Seraphim. Oh, it does grant robust. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I lied. That heal's fantastic. Right, Ader's still fine, holding 3 people by himself like a boss. Back to the mage. Almost dead. Very close. Let's cast Disintegrate. Oh, let's just try. Can I actually just... My chance to hit with everything is much lower than I wanted to be. Is there a reason for that? Give 10 accuracy. Can I engage? Maybe we just bide our turn here. Can I make this shot? Maybe not. Oh, didn't make either shot. Yeah, single heal on the mage doesn't have the buff either yet. Yeah, that's better than the 6 damage or whatever it is we're gonna deal with him.
What do you need?
I'll second wind Ader at this point, just to put him back to full. Jody's turn again. I just wish Jody had... I don't know. Devotions to the Faithful here is actually pretty good if we can land this. The trick is actually landing it, though. I want to fight this thing, but it's so far away now that I'm scared I'll get a disengage put on me, so I think I'm just going to hit it with this. Nope, we're not going to hit it with that. We're just going to free mark, then attack. Let's see. Let's give this Pallegina. Let's go one more level 2 spell. Don't want to use Necrotic just on him because he's almost dead though. Wonder if I can position a wall here so that it just gets them and not me. No way. No way. It's gonna be way too difficult to pull that off. Man. Tempted to just shoot him. Yeah, okay. That was definitely the right move. This thing wants to be attacking him. Alright, he's just worn off. Now I want to hit this thing with Disintegrate and really hope that lands, because that'll speed up that fight considerably. Does he still have... Oh, I want to see buffs and debuffs. Video game. Yeah, refreshing defense is broken. That's really, really sweet. You just get Ader surrounded and activate that, and he just has it perpetually. Alright, sweet. We hit him with the disintegration. We're not really in trouble here, so I think I'm going to summon my sickle so that I can do more damage, basically. I just want to kill this guy as fast as possible. Or he does that. We're terrified, unfortunately, so we skip that round. We're gonna empower Ader here just to do a knockdown kick on the priest. I don't want him doing anything. Okay, the Terrify with the disengage was terrifying. Now, how to do more damage. Actually almost dead. Maybe just take a shot and then hopefully the next tick of disintegration kills him. Perfect. Right, Seraphim is currently engaged with this thing. Jody should be safe though, unless one of the marksmen shoots her, which doesn't seem like they're going to do. They're pretty pissed off at Ader. Palagina's just going to continue to swing at this thing every single turn. They're just going to go back and forth like this. Ader's going to keep swinging at the priest. Priest is back up.
Happy to oblige.
With an instant heal, which is a little bit obnoxious. Let's cast the AoE heal here.
Be blowing a man down.
Gonna be a lot of left clicking, I think, for the rest of this fight. Go ahead and cast that like so.
Happy to oblige. Sure thing.
Stack up and probably just put Consecrated Ground down and just pick everyone up. Basically over time. Okay, Ader's actually getting to the point where he may need some help soon. Let's see if we can kill this priest as fast as possible, though, to prevent... I don't want him casting more heals if I can avoid it. Alright, dead priest. That should help with Ader at least. Both of them have the same stats. He's slightly weaker, so I think we attack that one. Couple more spells left, not many. Can we stack walls? Do walls stack? I assume they do. Well, no, because they don't turn red. So maybe that doesn't work, so we're not actually going to cast that. Oh, I don't know, it's hard to tell. Now I don't actually know if that works or not. Can hit these two. I guess we'll also figure out if the Ice Blast puts out the firewall. I don't know if it does that, but it'll be interesting to find that out for sure, one way or another. What is Hardy? 5 Constitution, 2 Armor rating. Yeah, we're going to, I think we're gonna make Ader Hardy. Pass the turn on her. Oh, I should have probably cast Disintegration on this one. Alright, while I clean this up, what are you getting into these days, Gold? What are you playing? Are you still working on your Deadfire run?
What can I do you for?
Or spell here. Let's see if double firewall works, I guess. Oh no, it doesn't even let you put him down like that. No idea if this works. We're about to find out.
Fare thee well, Cog Swabber.
What do you need?
Right, Ader gains 550 grays to hit. This is a great spell. Let's cast this and let's just try and focus on getting one of these down. Jody can probably close in and start getting ready to do damage too, adding the flanked attribute, which is nice.
Me and you are about to mix.
Right, Jody's taking some damage, but I'm not too worried about it. Can we cast Disintegrate on this guy? That would be nice. Looks like I only saw one Wall of Flame tick in that combat, so I guess it doesn't stack. Which is understandable. Disappointing.
Hey, watch it with that.
Peter's still doing okay on health. It's getting dicey though.
May I be a candle in the
Oh, this actually did graze me. Oh, I moved back into it. Foolish, 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 foolish. I actually want to move out of it and pull this one in. That's what I want. Alright, we missed with that Disintegration, which is annoying. Let's back up of this a little bit. Let's go around this side.
That dog won't hunt.
Oh, we have no penetration against this guy at all. Oh, and we continue to miss. Okay, I kind of need this thing dead because I need everyone else engaged in this fight. I guess we just buff the mage to get more spells. What's our next volley here? Only 75% chance. Oh, let's do expose. Yeah, I shouldn't even have had to think about that one. I should have just known.
May I be a candle in the night.
Grazed both of them, which isn't great, but isn't the end of the world.
Right.
What else could I hit them with? Probably a necrotic lance. That tends to be pretty good against Kith. I think this one's actually the target now because Jody's got access to attacking it as well. Jody's only way to heal at this point is withdrawal, which we don't really want to use.
Let's reap this whirlwind.
So this guy's actually running from Seraphim, so the disengage attack went off, I guess.
Hey, we had some good times.
I am ready.
Ader's got some time left doing that. Oh, reinforcing... What is this? Plus 20 deflection and fit for 2 rounds, which he must have cast on this one. Yeah, he did. Still, I think he continues to be the target. We missed with that, which is annoying and unfortunate. I might just have to cast this. And try and just kill these things. I don't want to withdraw Ader if I can avoid it, but... Okay, he's had 89% chance and missed something like the last 4 attempts in a row.
I am ready.
And Pallegina manages to land hits despite her low chance. I give up. Alright, we did some okay damage to them there. Thankfully, when they go, it looks like they're both gonna go at the same time. We're pretty close to it, so it's just a matter of working them down, continuing to work them down. I'm gonna back you up. So he must have a different dodge stat. I mean, I could heal, but I also don't really care if Ader goes down. Ader's got a while before he goes down, though. I think Ader's actually got a good while before he actually dies. Oh, that's so annoying. That's a paladin.
What can I do you for?
Drop another one. These chances to hit don't feel that good. Let's just cast this here.
I am ready.
Okay, Ader's got one more turn, I think. Actually, he's got way more than one more turn because I'll do this and I'll just lay of hands him. There we go.
What for, Cap?
So he should be good for a while. Slowly building up charge on Seraphim. Yeah, this fight's ours. I don't think he can come back from this in any capacity. I love how the wall of fire misses. The thing that is literally covering you in flame gets a miss.
Happy to oblige.
I'm actually tempted just to do this, just so that I can Blessed Hammer. 50% kill! Go, go, go! Alright, hit him for 82. That's worth. I'll consider that an acceptable trade. Do I want to blast my enemies with this? Or my friends? How does the fire miss? How do you miss getting hit by flame? Of course, he's one short of the resource needed to cast Disintegrate. It's very annoying. We have split damage so awkwardly this fight.
Yeah. Get threshed.
Holy shit. Come on.
Ah.
Hurry up and die. All of you, hurry up and die.
Flogging a figurehead. Futile.
I'd really rather you didn't cast, actually. Can you only take 50% damage from that, though?
What do you need?
So close
What
to
can I do
dead.
you for?
Oh, jeez. That one's back to full health. Oh, you fucker. Come on. Yeah, we have to kill this thing first.
Yeah.
Finally.
Come on!
Tell me. At once. It is no use. I cannot get through. I am ready.
They really have not changed their target this entire time. They are just locked in. Actually, we've only got 2 Zeal left. I think I'd rather just use it for another Lay of Hands. Just do that. Make sure no one dies needlessly. Who's got the higher hit chance? You do, so you're getting Disintegrate cast on you.
May I be a candle in the night.
Of course you missed.
Let's go.
Classic.
Happy to oblige.
Everyone swings and misses or does no damage. That's fine. Let's actually just, can we do Body Drain or whatever it's called? 50% chance to hit with that. 74% chance to scream them. Let's just scream them down.
I am ready. Permit. It is no use. I cannot get through.
Hey.
That must have hurt.
What can I do you for?
Well, we got a crit there, which is nice.
Flogging a figurehead. Futile.
Divers, how could I miss that bad?
Hey.
Happy to oblige.
Oh, what a long one, chat. Okay, we can at least apply flank to him, because we can get on the other side.
I am ready.
What for, Cap?
That should make a huge difference, actually.
Leave it to me.
Happy to oblige.
Now it's just a matter of left-clicking him to death.
Yeah. Nope.
Let's go.
I appreciate being told no, double miss.
That dog won't hunt.
Good. For the Republic.
Ahoy.
Yeah.
Happy to oblige.
Alright. They were a much, much higher level than us, but that was still not challenging. Honestly, I mean, we didn't even have anyone go down. It was a long, drawn-out fight, but it wasn't bad at all. Basic exceptional gear. I want this guy's two-hander. Oh, it wasn't. I was hoping it was going to be unique. But it wasn't. Nothing of the sort. Doesn't look like there's anything else I can actually gain from this. Didn't seem to gain any sort of experience. Do I have the whip upgrade talent on Seraphon? I do. I think it's the increased resource generation one. Ooh, let's see. If I go back here... Nothing interesting. Okay, so there must be something, I guess if I desecrate the shrine, something more interesting happens. You wanted to see Seraphon's talent tree. Yeah, Draining Whip. Enhances the draining power of the Cypher Soul Whip, regenerating focus more quickly. It seemed more useful to me to have more resource generation than damage. But who knows? I'm so excited for the later level spells. I just want to level up. It just takes a while. It's a pretty slow game overall. Yes, that's because there's a decent number of hours worth of content here. So I shouldn't complain. Here we land at Crookspur. I'll consider that gold for sure. So deal with the slavers. Who were we looking for here? Contact. This contract. So it doesn't tell me who is who. So I'm guessing this person's
You
important.
there? Psst, Lovesome. Chance a gander this way.
Cracks your knowing smile. Rocks back on her heels.
Thought that might catch your attention. Now then, you must call me Seafold. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, gent.
Have a look-see.
You won't find a grander market for your labour needs than Crooksburg, nor finer illusion wares than mine. Sure.
Alright. Got. So these might actually be useful. I'm gonna just grab like the essentials that seem to come up in events. Grants missiles. Blister bombs, sport crackers. I'm gonna trade for all of that. Just in case we need them later.
You there, approaching. You are late. The auction is almost over.
Then hurry and let me through.
If anyone is to hurry, it should be you. I grow tired of opening and closing the gate. Take care that I do not drop it as you walk beneath.
He is a big lad.
Continue now, Cliente. Phenoma. At last we reach the culmination of our lot today.
See you later, Gold. Have a good night, man.
Feast your eyes on a fruit most rare. Verlico will open the bidding at 800 pies. 800 pies, 800 right here, and 850. Who'll give me 850, 875, and 875.
What a putrid thing.
We've got 875 and now 900. Who will bid us 900?
Seraphim's pissed off at all this.
On these bare-polled, scurvy-wilted curs, throwing copper down for flesh. Don't suppose we'd be here to send their souls back to your pale-armored mistress.
So let's bid 900.
What in the name of WoW's hidden fiddly bits, Cap? You actually be bidding on folk?
Yeah, dumbass. I'm gonna
now
let
we're
him
at
go.
950. Do I see 950? And I do. And we're up to 975. Where's my
1,000.
You be calling coin on account of some bit of clever you ain't made clear, Cap. Words be coming twixt us out of this.
Do we have
1100.
100? Do we have 150? Can I get 150? And now we've 11. 150 to bid at number 63.
Too steep for my blood.
I believe I'll mount those horns in the drawing room. What a fine statement they'd make.
Are you mad? They've medicinal value.
11 150, going once, going twice, and now we've
100.
11 200 to the bidder with no number. How odd! It's a delightful mystery, Cliente. 11 200 pyres, once, twice, sold to our mystery bidder. Gelarde, I do hope you possess the sufficient funds for your sake as well as mine. Come here now. We will finalize the trade. Perfecto. Let us close this deal.
Good day, my Lord Master.
You are a first-time buyer, Ak? For I do not recognize you as one of our usual patrons.
That's right.
Before the transfer is complete, you must speak with Master Kua. He awaits in his office in the fort.
Alright. So that got us to Master Kua without altercation. Fort, here we go. That way.
Back the way you came, if you know what's good for you.
I'm sorry, just curious.
Killed more.
I did not mean to run and piss you off. This must be Kua. Keeps a pet lion. Brave man.
Shall we cut right to it? So you purchased my rarest and most valuable offering.
Clearly, you are a client of refined taste. But now it's time to pay up.
Been looking to lay eyes on you longer than you know, boy.
Now you have, and we'll leave it at that. Provoke me, and I may make you one of mine, old man.
We good?
First, Sterling, I thank you for your business, and you're free to claim your new chattel anytime you like. Of course, there is one matter for which we must discuss. My associate informed me he would send an aide to my problem. In exchange, I am willing to commit a number of ships to his fleet.
So what do you need me to do?
The Wahaki have been quite persistently attacking my ships. That does make it somewhat difficult to conduct business in these waters. The Wahaki savages are nothing without their tribal leaders. Get rid of them, and the rest will scatter like startled birds. I need them stopped, and I need it done a fortnight ago.
I will not slaughter them for your
So
gain.
it has come to this. At least allow me to mark Wahaki Island on your map, in the case that you change your mind.
Okay, so where do I set free my guy? Guessing out here? At 1200 copper, I hope this comes back to help me in some way later, but if it doesn't, my conscience at least is clear.
My Lord Master, what would you have of me?
You're free now. He stumbles around, shocked, his lips part, but for several moments no words escape. Then finally a groan eases free.
Truly? You mean it? I can never thank you enough for such kindness. Gods, where should I go? I've nothing to my name but these clothes. And my freedom.
Temple of Barath and Nekataka would welcome you.
Because of this?
They don't just revere death godlikes, they need them. You'd be valued and well cared for.
I understand. Thank you. I will tell them you sent me.
I think that was right. I think they
Sure thing.
would take good care of him. Okay, so Shrewdle proposition. See, I don't want to do this one, though. I don't want to aid this guy. I could do Fruitful Alliance next. There's Lighted Path. Spear. Let's actually go back to Nekataka. I want to see what freeing him did in the end. I'm gonna wait around and see if he despawns. I'm assuming whatever trigger needs to happen's already happened, but yeah, let's wait it out. So he despawns. We get back on the ship. We actually kind of need to resupply. I wonder if it's gonna let us do that. It doesn't look like it. It does it. Damn. Okay. 50. Could resupply at Sayuka though. That's not that far. And we've probably got more booze and stuff just lying around. Yeah, we do. Not a lot of it, to be fair, but we do have some. Let's resupply here. Just buy a bunch of water. I really don't want to ever have to worry about it again. It's kind of annoying that they make you constantly monitor this the entire game. I don't know that this is actually, like, fun. Nekataka. Which is also not far. I don't know why. I wish I could have the map up and still sail. It's frustrating it doesn't let you do that. We could actually probably leave the city by foot as well. It seems like there's several things that we could check out around here. Let's see. The Sacred Stair, the Temple of Barath. We could also try... Let's actually try fighting... That's what we'll end the stream with, chat, is we'll attack the level 3 captain bounty. that's wanted in Dunnage, and we'll just see how that goes. If it goes really poorly, we'll not worry about it, and we'll deal with it at another time, but for now... Let's see, is our friend anywhere to be seen? Doesn't look like it, does it? Even the priest that was here is gone. Let's speak to the man in charge. He's got nothing interesting to say at all. Well, I was hoping we'd get some sort of interaction or rewarded in some way for doing the right thing there, but... Okay, so let's get out of here. Drop a quick save, and let's leave by sea. And see, the ship was right outside the city. Let's see if we can just attack him outright. Yeah, that's definitely him. "17 of them. Damn. Alright, let's just give it a go, chat. Fortunately, with 17 opponents, I feel like this could be a brutally quick... Well, I suppose better than brutally long. I'm just interested to see what the composition is.
What can I do you for?
Alright, Jody. First thing you're doing is summoning a friend. There's the captain. Two priests, 3 priests. Yeah, this is actually going to be completely miserable. Let's just activate this because I assume I'm going to start taking damage here very shortly. See, this could work to our advantage, though. They all stack like this. Might be able to do something with it. Let's buff Ader with this. Mage's turn. The big old firewall across him. See, but I don't think that actually hits. It's so hard to tell. Oh, they only take 50% fire damage and 50% corrode damage. 100% from this, though, which is at least nice. Can we hobble them? Right, this stupid wall, you can't ever tell. Let's go ahead and just cast it here, and we'll just see who it hits. I guess we'll have to just figure that out as we go. Brave, running in like that. Very brave. Probably very stupid, but... This is the one thing with turn-based mode, is that battles like this are miserable. Because it just takes forever before you actually get to do anything. looks like she can't move at all. That's frustrating. I actually really want Ader to take damage because I want his duration to extend. And it's not happening. But yeah, the spirit on the mage. Alright, Aloth, fireball. No, no, my friend. I need you to cast big mage spells. 50% against all of this is lame. 50% against them is not great, but still, it's best damage I can do, I think, in this situation, so that's what we're gonna go with. Two more dead. More of them in an awkward position at the very least. Let's see, can I grab... Oh, let's just do a scream. Let's see if I can move him up. I can actually gas them, but I don't think that's worth it. Let's buff Pelagina. Give her robust. Pelagina still can't actually reach anything. It's, oh, is Ira dead? No, I just can't hit her with that. So let's just buff Ader. Alright, that worked for us there. Actually almost all dead. Managed to turn this around very quickly. Let's get in, do damage here on this priest. Alien fighter is very strong, but that doesn't worry me. Let's try and kill this guy. Ira's down, but that's not the end of the world.
Can't take much more.
Seraphim. Can Seraphim shoot these guys? No, you idiot. God. I need you to shoot him from the stair, not from where you're standing. Let's heal Seraphim and give him robust as well.
Whose side are you on?
I guess we tangle with these two. God, fucking click. Thank you. Alright. I did not want him to move in. That's kind of scary that he's done that.
Your aim could use some improvement.
Thankfully, it looks like I can mark him. Let's actually go with the double blind here, though. I think that's just going to be better on this turn. Right, that's one priest dead. Let's cast this for free. Let's just do a death ring, because it hits multiple people. I know they're not near to dead, but I'm just trying to sort of maximize damage on this one. Put a little AoE heal on our friends here.
Try this.
Alos knocked out, not the end of the world though. Interesting. Fighter doesn't know what he's doing. 80% chance to hit him with that seems worth. A miss there, a couple casts of confusion on that one. Not the end of the world.
Stay behind me.
A little upset that one missed. Oh, right, because confusion hits friends. Oh, that was actually pretty unfortunate on our part. Okay, 110 damage. That's going to proc twice. That's really nice for us. Yeah, this hits friendlies now. Oh, gross. Definitely an awkward spell to have cast on you. You're a priest to deal with. I'm actually not engaged by anyone here, so I'm not going to worry about it.
I'll be chopping you a chum.
He's almost dead. How did Seraphim kill him?
Happy to oblige.
Oh, disintegrate procced again? Somehow? Oh, maybe he was first in the turn order and that was the additional... I honestly don't know what happened there. We healed our enemies slightly there, but they were mostly full health to begin with anyway. I guess Pelagina just tangos with this guy. He can run in again, heal Pelagina once more. Where the hell did that paladin come from? Oh, did Seraphim invisible him? That's somewhat hysterical if he did. He's not engaging me though, so I can take this thing.
Stay behind me.
What can I do you for?
A crit for casual 38 damage. Not great. We still confused? How many turns are we confused for? One more round. Okay. And I think for now... Because what this is... Tenacious 5 might 2 penetration. Yeah, this is great on Pelagina. Actually, still a bunch of them in that spot.
Watch me like flogging a figurehead. Futile.
Oh, I didn't want to skip that turn. Damn it. Ooh, okay. This is definitely changing up. Kind of want Ader back in the fray, but at the same time, I feel like he's doing such a great job with what he's doing here. Because I need that priest dead. Pelagina's gonna try and just blind everything. Wish he would do something with his turn. Surely there's gonna be someone you can cast on. Try and heal just Pelagina. Taking the good old crit hit. Ooh, this is going south now, chat. Now we're against all the level 3s. And it's becoming quite difficult. I just can't penetrate that guy. I just want to kill... I want to kill them, but... So strong. Let's, empower ourselves. Cast Disintegrate on this gold pack to try and just be cost efficient. It's a lower spell chance, but I think we just need to try and get both of them if possible.
Here we go.
Leader's almost got the priest dead. We missed. It's miserable. Hopefully Takehu does something this turn. Really? Really? There's nothing you could have done. Yeah. Don't think we could have done this regardless. It was close, but I'm pretty pissed at how useless the AI is. I also don't know if it ever levels these companions. It doesn't look like it. They all still look like they're level 1 characters, which feels kind of bad. I'm sure there's a way to update them. If there is one, I don't know how, though. I don't even know if it's really worth fighting this out to the end, chat, because I'm pretty sure this is just...
What do you need?
This is over. I've got no way to raise people. Jody's gonna go down here for sure. Oh, now he casts spells. What a novel idea.
What can I do you for?
Physical prowess. A whole bunch of might, dexterity, and stuff. Let's withdraw ourselves. Sorry, Seraphim, but you're on your own here, mate.
So that's how it's gonna go. I'll be fine.
Let's see if we can get one disintegrate off on something. Oh, let's see if we can get a scream. Yeah, I'd love to get a scream off here. If you live long enough to see it. That's the question. They might not be able to path to you, though. Haha, perfect.
Stay behind me.
Alright, so there we hit Watchful Presence, and that procced.
Happy to oblige.
I think this is about to be us, chat.
Consider it right fucked.
Fight them on the stairs, where their numbers will count for nothing. Yeah, if you'd done that last turn, you could have screamed this turn. But no dice. That's a huge area effect on that.
Hey.
Killed one more. Can we kill the priest? Came up here to kill this priest like 7 rounds ago. Alright, there's Seraphim out. Jody's still hiding.
Hey, whose side are you on? I need some help here.
Oh. This is another one, chat, where I think that if we were more careful, we actually might have been able to pull it off. But we also bit off something much bigger than we thought we could chew to begin with, so it's not unexpected. Wow, how many rounds is withdrawal? I thought it was only 3. Has it only been 3 rounds? I guess there are a lot of things to target. I'm not gonna heal, I'm just gonna swing, I'm out for blood. Alright, we killed the priest. Mission accomplished. This was a win. Regardless of what the screen's about to say. I see this as an absolute win, chat.
What can I do you for?
Jody's about to wish she'd stayed in the bubble.
We're dropping like flies.
Ah, the crit to add insult to injury. Now he does stuff. Now he casts spells. I don't know why the hell he didn't do any of this earlier. I don't know why I'm even playing this out. We are so dead. Not a hope in hell. Alright, chat. I am gonna hop off for the night. It's getting late here and the wife just got home, so I'm gonna go hang out with her. As always, thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you next time.